I think you can change anybody as long as they're open or they have an awareness to be brought into the light or to be made aware of their perspectives, be aware of their not only your perspective but your perception, what you have been led to understand, right? And if you're talking to somebody that's 17 and they already have this perception that only way I'm gonna make it is to play basketball, be a rapper, or do something as a public figure to make money. There's no other way for me to make it. And that's all they see, then that's all they're gonna try to accomplish. But if you can say, hey, look, even though you have nothing materially, you're standing on the ground, you have 2 feet, 2 arms, you got your head, you got your body, you can make so much of just being the individual that you are. Well, how am I supposed to do that? Well, what is it that you want to see within yourself as a life purpose? I want to be a rapper.
See, but like you were saying as far as that's all the little limitations that we have. Like we want to be a rapper, we can only play ball good, do sports good, and that's it. We don't want to use our mind or our spirit for nothing. We want to use just our body maybe, or maybe your mind with rapping. So that, I mean, respect to both. You get a lot of money doing both. But I think I want to talk on another topic that I'll save for another time.
No, you don't have to say.
But hey, listen,
we can always edit.
I think black folks need to really accept that they're aliens, bro. Because that's a whole. When you think of alien, you think of a smart, advanced species. We have to start thinking more advanced than just those limited. Oh, I'm gonna be a ball player, rapper, drug dealer.
And I'm gonna keep trying to correlate what we started with.
Yeah.
The I am.
Yeah.
What I am. The mantra.
We might be more than we ever thought we would possibly
If you can think that I am that intellectual magnet for downloading energy information out the sky, out of a different realm, out of a different universe.
There's scientists probably in this universe that can do that. We just don't know. But we can start somewhere trying to evolve mentally.
Before people in general can evolve.
They need to get into them aliens, man. People need to get into them aliens, man. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the answer. I think it's gonna be the answer because if you think about something that's older race, most aliens, as they say, are older races. They're like thousands of years more advanced than the human. So they know what we're going through, and they've been there already, and they already know how to get to wherever they're at.
We gonna pick up on because we gonna talk about this, but we already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna
that's what I'm saying. We're gonna send that for it's a little crazy topic
with the aliens.
But I think
alien perspective.
There's something to it.
What my rational mind have been able to encompass is that what you think, regardless of how your mind
What's rational though?
What's rational is the flying saucer.
This world is so random.
There's energy that aliens are sending mental telepathy. There's ET, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to get too crazy with it. What I want to just say is the conscious aspect of expanding, knowing that there's more that people can learn or even the spirit can reach. There's more to get to, and I think there are extraterrestrials that are already there. But we have a ways to get there, perhaps, but we need to start thinking like that and stop thinking lower level, like all we can do is this or that. Because the possibilities are endless now.
But that's what I was going to say.
2020, yeah.
That's 2020, but that's what I was going to say. Whatever you can rationally think of, you, the individual, not the world or not what they told you,
but you
whatever rationally, because right now you're within your own rationality.
But I think we can go beyond wherever I'm at right now even.
But even that beyond, wherever you're at right now, that point, it's finite. Because right now you have a cap on it because, listen, where you can put it in your frame of thought.
For this moment. My frame of thought will definitely, throughout time, keep expanding, so we have to keep.
And all I'm saying is, wherever it can expand to, wherever you can think right now.
I think it's limitless.
In order for something to be limitless, there still has to be something to compare it to as a limit. So infinite, we already know that's not even in our frame of thought.
Why? Why? Because when
Because it's outside.
When I think, my thoughts never stop. So I feel like my thoughts are infinite. You think about that. Your conscious thinking, your conscious awareness, your conscious everything never stops here. You can calm it down, you can clear it up, you never stop it. So that's infinity right there in a nutshell to me. So I can take that and go wherever I choose because I feel the attraction is what you believe.
And what I'm saying is, and I agree with you, 100%. But what I'm saying is, the cap is, in order for you to have a limit, unlimited, you have to have a limit. In order for you to have a black, you gotta have a white. In order for you to have a stop, you gotta have a go. So in order for you to be infinity,
that's all material belief systems. That's the thing. You have to rise above the earthly belief systems and get to the more
and all I'm
spiritual
saying
belief
is,
system.
man's mind will never encapsulate what infinity means.
It's not even, I mean, what is the point of trying to? Just be
But,
in it.
but you see what I'm saying? Yes.
be in it.
Just be in
Just
it.
be. We
Just
are
be.
beings, right?
And I am. Just am.
That's
or just
it.
I. So in order to really understand, there's no way we can really fully incapacitate
I
infinity.
mean, we can't bottle it. No.
You
That's
will
why I
never.
love. That's why it's ever flowing. Everything that we do is ever flowing forward. Like it's not. We're never going backwards. Remember, I don't know what you were saying before. Nothing never really decreases. Everything goes forward. Everything goes forward. So that's just like a circle. There is no beginning or end. It's all. That's what the flower of life represents. There's no beginning or end. It might go in cycles, but there's no stop. So in here, there's no stop. So even if my shell dies and my
Then
body's on
what
the
is
ground,
stop? I don't want to get too deep, but what is stop? When you say
There
there
is
is
no
no
stop.
stop, but how can you even know of stop?
because it's a material concept. It's an earthly concept.
Right, and that's what
Like
you
the
said.
stop sign.
So just like when I said from a rational standpoint, you was like, "There's no rationality." What do you mean rational? What's
Yeah,
outside of it?
Because the reason why I said that is because rational means you're limited to certain standards.
And the certain standard is infinity.
So there is no rational then. Infinity is.
So that's what I'm saying.
There's no end or beginning.
And in order for somebody outside of rationality to mentally facilitate alien technology, you nor me can rationalize it.
I mean, okay, I'll give you an example.
You see what I'm saying?
But I'll give you an example. I won't go too in depth, but I've read, studied, and all these things because I'm a nerd in the alien shit. But alien craft, they're able to create their own magnetic field, which is their own gravity. So if they was to come into this atmosphere, they're in their own gravity. They don't have to follow the laws of this gravity and this planet. So they can go, like, you know, there's no planes that can move like that. That's why they can move so rapidly. And in the blink of an eye, they're gone. They can go into the ocean, pop back up. They can do whatever because they create their own reality. That's a concept. I can visualize that and apply that to myself. Saying that, for instance, if somebody comes in this shop, guess what? You in my reality. I could create that energy. And I got that concept from the alien technology that I've learned from Mr. Bob Lazar, the scientist that was on NASA. It was on NASA's organization. The Area 51 organization. So, in a nutshell, he broke that down. And it creates its own magnetic field, own reality, own time almost.
And all
I don't know,
saying is-
almost. It might be
Right.
own time.
Well, here's what I'm saying.
So that's a concept that I can use in my everyday life. Like try to create my own reality.
Yeah, but you
wherever I go.
conceptualized it.
Yeah.
You rationalized it.
Okay, so you mean rationalizing means making it simple for you to understand? Is that what
No,
it means?
rationalized meaning it's a thought concept. So even if you're the only one who understands why I can levitate a chair, me looking at you is projecting light to you through my life energy. I rationally, that's to me, that's the rationale. It's within my rationale.
Okay.
Now the whole world concept rationale goes for average, everybody.
okay,
So
okay.
if it's
Now I
within
understand what you're saying,
the
the
thought
rationale.
concept and it's rational to you, for an outside life force, energy, alien being
So you said for what being?
for outside alien being, for outside entity. You just rationalized it with Area 51 and they can do this and they can create a whole magnetic field within a scope and their gravity has nothing to do with gravity. Their understanding, their dimension, sixth dimension,
They're
whatever.
not limited to this.
That limited, the word limited don't even exist.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like for you to even start or say stop or to say infinity, to them they're like, what are you talking about?
Right. So,
There is no infinity. It just is.
so and if where we're at as human beings, then there might be I'll give you that there's a limit to our understanding of the next level.
Right.
Yeah.
And anything we can mentally incapacitate.
That's just right now, because there could be an eventual time, in my opinion, after I'm out of this
You know
shell,
we can't even
I
give
can
them this
evolve.
video, right? We can't even give them this. They're gonna be like,
gotta
oh,
give
these niggas
it
are
all.
crazy.
You gotta give it
We
all,
can't even
baby.
give them this. They're gonna be like,
Give
what
them
were
the
they
business.
smoking? Right? What were they
We gotta-
smoking?
Exactly. We want to give them a
No,
a toke.
we're-
we want to
we-
give them a toke, though.
Yeah, but we are on life. We are on life purpose. We are ascertaining what our mental faculties can engulf.
And whatever they get from it is what they get from
What
it.
they get from it.
That's all that matters to me. You know what I mean? And it's the dialogue. I
It's
think
the dialogue. Because
dialogue
I don't mind having somebody come in here and have the same rational conversation that we're having now from any angle. But if they come in here and their rationality is, well, I've never seen a spaceship because and I don't believe in spaceships
Okay,
because
so-
I've never seen it, or
Yeah, exactly.
you know.
So there's an explanation for that. To me, in my opinion, if we're in a conscious way now, we're not capable of seeing certain dimensions of conscious thought because we're at a certain level, and there might be higher levels that we can't even comprehend with our eyesight. There might be a whole lot of stuff going on right here that we can't comprehend with our eyesight, but we will maybe eventually.
Remember I came in here with those shades on and we had that
Yeah.
discussion.
Boom.
Something
So
like
boom.
that.
Like
Yeah.
there's levels to the awareness. So, but I just want to make sure it's clear that we don't focus on the whole UFOs and all that.
No.
It's all about. I believe that the advanced thinking that I think about when I think about an alien race is what's going to help us get over racism. Because it's
What's
a
gonna help us
forward thinking.
elevate
It's a
other people.
forward thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Just being on that level. And I think the number one thing that all the species of the universe understand, except for most of us, is that love is the answer to everything. It's the unity of love. It's the unity and harmony of love that brings everything to its proper state.
You know
to
what's
its
funny?
proper state.
You know the funny
With
thing
no
about
distortion.
love? The funny thing about love, about faith, about endearing, about caring, that's the only way to really articulate it. Other than that, the only thing you can do is show it.
Yeah. With action.
Forgiveness. There's certain words that will describe it to its utmost, but it doesn't even give it the depth of what it is. So when we say that the only true way to really reach people and communicate is love, or through the power of endearment, we can speak on it all day long until they put it into action.
Yeah, it's action. But we have to understand too, and I think there's a lot of understanding that is now in this world that we need to know about. And I don't know if I want to say it for the other John, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, we have to understand that that's what it is. And I believe, because I've learned a lot about what's going on outside of this planet, and it just seems like they break down other races of beings. Just to give an example, because I'm not going to go too deep into the craziness. Other races of beings, they are, from when it's been documented, there are other races of beings that are whole unified. Like, on their planet, there's nothing but harmony. There's nothing but unification and love and compassion for the next entity. There's nothing but that. There is no hatred. There is no
So
war.
you think there's other planets out there in existence right now where
That's
there are
purely positive.
beings living and
They have
incapacitating,
existed.
or they have existed before, or existing now,
Well,
or
I don't think the spirit ever dies, so they have probably been through different forms, but they probably were like us at one point. And even when they were like us, they had more practices on harmonious nature and a loving nature, and that's why they evolved the rapid pace that they evolved. Because it's almost like a game. If you do good, you get rewarded and you get taken to the next level. It seems like it's the same thing on this planet. If you do, the vibration inside of you is a positive vibration, and you give off those frequencies, and the energy within is coming from a loving light energy. If we all collectively have that, this planet will evolve way quicker, and everything will evolve way quicker towards the light or towards God's love. So it'll be like a blissful nature. It'll be like almost like getting back to the Garden of Eden if we would get our stuff together. And I believe there are certain planets that are probably a pure reflection of the Garden of Eden. Now, don't get me wrong, there are probably some planets that are a reflection of pure hell. But there are, from what I've read that's documented, there are more planets that are pure love and compassion. And it just takes unifying. Everybody has to have a unified heart and a unified mind. You can think whatever you want. You're an individual, so you can think and believe whatever you want. But at the end of the day, the unification has to happen. That's why the rainbow looks the way it looks, because all the colors are together. And it should reflect the same thing on this planet. All the colors should be together. But all the colors are separated. So that's why there's so much turmoil. And it is what it is out here in this world. But I think there are examples of other worlds that if we knew about and we really took seriously, we can be like, well, we can follow the leader. I know there's other worlds that try to be more like them. But the whole trick is, to me, what keeps us from that, in my opinion, is they want to make it look like it's such BS. Like, man, there ain't nothing like that going on. So now we've already eliminated any type of thought towards that. Because we just automatically like, that's movie stuff. That's directed by Steven Spielberg. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an E.T. You know what I mean? That's the whole world. And that's what I think the plot was from the beginning, to make the world like that. See, everything is like skeptical. You just don't believe it. You're not into it. You're there.
Well, you know what's funny
It could be the answer.
Yeah, what's funny is though, to me, from my Red Cup perspective, a lot of those movies.
That's a good little comment. Yeah, that's a little segment right there. Okay, bad.
A lot of the movies that we've seen throughout history, I guess, since you said the George Lucas, there's a lot of movies. I've even talked about cartoons like Tom and Jerry and Fred. I mean, this is, like I said, Red Cup perspective.
Yeah.
They have been trying to tap us on the shoulder for a long time.
Right.
People that are aware of whether it's spiritual beings, alien beings, supernatural beings, metaphysical beings, angelic beings. You can look back to a lot of angelic movies, I can name a dozen, but are these movies really trying to reveal something to people? You know, whether it's the George Lucas and his Star Wars,
Right.
and the positive and the negative, the Force Awakens, there's a positive and negative force, you know.
Exactly.
And
That's the world, ain't it? Positive and negative
yeah,
forces.
but I mean, truth be told, this is just a perspective, like, and I think a lot of people see that too, like, okay, what is this movie telling me, or what is it trying to show me, or is it just a movie with some actors, or did the director and the producer and the writer have
Get the information from real life.
Yeah, they could have got it from real life, or they got it from, you know what, I feel as though
The history
something
of the
is
world.
sending me messages, and I need to get this out here because this world is upside down, and, you know, I'm going to use it through science fiction, I'm going to use it through, well, horror movies, that's a whole nother take,
Yeah.
but
That's tapping into something too negative. The horror
I think
movie.
so. I think it's happening, and I still do. I used to love horror movies.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
Yeah, it's entertaining, but some of that stuff got, like, too deep.
Yeah.
Like way too deep.
So I mean, all those are different topics to me.
Yeah.
The horror movies can be a topic too, because I got the Jason Mask right
Yeah,
there.
we got a lot of
I'm into
stuff
it.
to expound on.
Yeah.
We got a lot of intellectual, conscious awareness to bring to people. We have dialogue for an audience that's looking for a life purpose. in everything we do, in everything we see, in every step we take, day by day, in every way, we gonna make it better.
Every day. Hey, we're gonna try to take you around the universe and back. So just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride.